If you guys watch my videos, you know most of the time I'm either doing skits or comedy, satire, something like that. But every now and then my inner nerd comes out and I start talking about flat earth stuff. I can't believe how many flat earthers are out there, but you'll see through some of my videos, even a playlist I've got called Flat Earth, where I debunk flat earth. Well, if you have a flat earther in your life, you know they can argue their talking points till the cows come home. But I'm going to give you three, not that there aren't many, but I'm going to give you three things that flat earthers cannot prove, or at least they stumble over themselves trying to do so. One, predictable meteor showers. Two, the southern stars. And three, the zodiac constellations. Flat earthers have no answer for these three things. Let me show you how it works in our solar system as we know it in the heliocentric model. Okay, here's how predictable meteor showers work. This is the sun. This is the path of Earth going around the sun. Each one of these is a month. And the line spacing, don't worry about that. I'm just showing you kind of how it works. January, February, March, April, May, June, all the way around. So Earth is spinning around like this, right? July's got 31 days. This is 31 spins to get from here to here, and so on. So how are meteor showers predictable? Well, we know that the Draconids and the Orionids are here. So when we go around, we know we can predict in October, we're going to see these two meteor showers, then the Leonids, then Geminids and Ursids, and quadrantids, however you say that. February, March don't have any. Then Lyrids, then Aquarids, and then none all the way to here. That's how we know. Every year, year after year, as we pass around the sun, these spots are where we're going to see these meteor showers, and you can go outside and see them. They're predictable. Your weatherman on your local news station will tell you here's the months that they're going to happen. So in October, the Draconids and the Orionids are going to be out. Look for them. Then in November, the Leonids, and so on. On a flat earth model, you can't explain how we know in these months we're going to see those. Give it a try. So what about the southern stars? Why is that so important to proving a spherical Earth? So if you were to take this picture and lay it flat so we can now see above and below, that's what this represents. That flat line is this laid flat. So up north is the North Star. Down south is Octans. These three stars are pretty much in the center of the southern sky. So when the southern hemisphere looks at Octans, they see it pretty much in the dead center of the southern sky, and it's going clockwise. Everything around it, this and everything around it is going clockwise if you did a time-lapse photography, and that's indisputable. So this being the North Star that the northern hemisphere can see, everything appears to go counterclockwise around it because of the globe that we're on. And in regards to size, this whole model here, let's just say that it's just this little bitty blip. That's all it is. So the Earth is going around the sun all in this little bitty spot. That's why the North Star is always in the same spot. We don't move enough to make that North Star move any differently, or Octans move any differently. What about the zodiac constellations that we see throughout the year? We don't see them all the time. We just see them through the year in the given months that we pass. It's kind of the same idea. When Earth is going around, we're going to see the different constellations with the zodiac as we go around the sun. So every time our back is on the sun, this out here is the night sky. And if you're looking kind of along the path of the sun, the way that goes, that's called the ecliptic. So if you look out as the Earth is going around, each night you look out, there's going to be the different zodiac constellations around. You can't explain that on a flat Earth. Now, straight up, if I were to take this sideways because it's 3D, that's around the perimeter, but straight up is the North Star. Up here is the North Star. So as we're going around, we always see the North Star. we always see the southern stars from the southern hemisphere. But around the perimeter, that's where the zodiac constellations are. You can't explain that on a flat Earth model. So the Earth is spinning this direction and going around the sun like this. The northern hemisphere always sees the North Star. The southern hemisphere always sees the constellation Octans up under it. Around the perimeter is the meteor showers throughout the year that we see and the zodiac constellations that we see. Always see the North Star, always see Octans. On a flat Earth model, this is Gleason's map, which seems to be the most widely accepted model. The flat Earth with the wonderful firmament over the top. If the North Star were dead center up here, yeah, everybody would be able to see it, even the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. But on this flat Earth model with South America, Australia, and Africa at 3 different points looking south, 3 different directions, there's no model, no stars that you can show how they move or what happens that's going to make those 3 extreme southern tip countries see the same Octans constellation except on a ball. That's the only way that can happen. So there you go. Next time you're in a conversation with a flat earther, bring up those 3 things and show them how you can explain it with the way we know the Earth works, and let them try to explain it on their flat Earth model. Impossible. Have fun.